Ooh-wee! With a cherry on top, boy. Holy cow. That floor is gone. Look at the interior. She is rough. It's got a full back seat. Look at that. Shows 53,000, 20 miles on the odometer, but I'm betting that's rolled over. Looks like a small block Chevy. I saw leaking coolant. Oh man, up to full. Look at that. You don't see that ever. Oil in the oiler, up to full. That's nice. There's fluid in there. There's no mouse house in there. That's good. The link just seemed to work. Training fluid on the stick, but I don't know where it's supposed to be. In case you gotta shave your legs, I guess. Nothing in the storage area. This did come with a fifth wheel hitch, which is kind of cool. That's worth probably $100 or something. I don't want garbage anywhere out here ever at all. Pick this all up. It's an automatic. I guess this was a manual, and then they swapped it to an automatic. So we got hot, cold AC, old radio. I think they probably cleaned everything out of this truck when they realized that you could lose a small child through the floorboards of the driver's seat. I think everybody loves these windows. Don't open. These ones go down. There's no walking inflator here. It's nice they put that on the inside of the rim, so it's nearly impossible to get to. That's exciting. Well, let's set it at about 90 psi. 95 for good measure. That tire's only off in the back. I'm gonna see if I can get it to remount with that. I'm gonna be pushing like this. Hopefully that seals this off. Let's pull the plugs and rotate the engine. Let's rotate the engine first, and if we need to take plugs out, we will. These are all very good signs. Spray up all the linkages. Also fog this. Oh, yeah. We gotta go. Hopefully it didn't break. Looking around for a return, and I'm wondering if this is the return to tank. See for battery terminals here. The jug is still full, holding here by bungee. Negative terminal and positive. Boy. Bought this Jeep in auction for $400 as inoperable. I don't know if you can see the customary drywall screw in there to tighten the battery terminals up. I don't know if an average drywall screw will fix that. Probably need a lag or something. Not much left of that battery box either. Temp test. Nothing crazy. Nothing. Signs of life. I feel like it's a connection issue. Yeah, see. But here, I just pulled this out on the negative side. Sometimes that corrosion will keep this stuff from starting. You gotta get rid of it. All cleaned up, put back together. Wow, look at that. We got crankage. And we're building oil pressure. I mean, that's pretty much a running truck. Minus the running. Also, not any fuel coming out of here. Probably set up some temporary fuel, I guess. I'd like to be cranking a little bit faster than that. This battery could be dead. We're not getting any fuel. That's not the end of the world because I'm just pulling temporary fuel over here. It's hard to hear with the wind blowing, but you can usually hear these things filling up. Let's see what happens. to worry or think about is spark. There's no guarantees we have that. Let's give it one more crank. Okay, there we go. That's good. Looks like we have spark there. That leads me to believe it's a fueling issue. I'd much rather solve a fueling issue than a spark issue. Let's check this filter. I also really feel like there's supposed to be fuel coming back out of here, and I don't see that. I'm not saying that indefinitely. I've been wrong before. I don't know a ton about these, actually. There's an inline filter right here that will get clogged sometimes. I'm turning back out of it. Looks clean to me. I don't have any issue with that. Now we got fuel leaking in there. Unfortunately, it's leaking. It might start. Let's try it. Well, it runs. Dude, oh my gosh, now I really want to get it run. Ah, see there. Now we got fuel coming out of the return. Look at that. Shouldn't be going, but let's just try to get it run. How about that, boys? Uh-oh. Okay, the truck tried to move on me, and that's definitely not good. Before we go any farther, I'm going to try to get a little bit more permanent fuel set up here. I just don't want it to drive off the front of the trailer, but I mean, what's the worst that could happen, I guess? It wants to move. Maybe we should get it off the trailer. I think it'll run long enough with that fuel. I mean, how bad can it be? I pushed this thing up here by the bumper. Didn't even make a dent or scratch. Do that to a 2010 model car. See what happens to the front end. I think I have. Pretty sure I have a fuel pump for the truck. Looks like the right one. I'm gonna verify that that pump is actually bad. Man, you can smell the gas coming off in there. Woo! That is old gas, boys. I just ran this line directly to the inlet on the pump, and now when I crank the engine, it should shoot out of here. Yep, fuel pump's good. We'll just reconnect these with a small piece of hose. And a super tall tree over there just snapped off and fell. And here I am working under this crap. In the spring, I'm taking a bunch of these trees down. That would fall in the shop, and it would not hurt the shop, but I don't want trees falling. I don't like that. Golly, the fuel in that tank is coming up through that open line, and man, it is rancid. Save this for another day. I'm gonna wait till I see fuel coming out of here to verify that that's the return line. Something weird going on with this linkage because you have to start it here, but it immediately goes into like reverse. Let's get too excited here. I think there's two things. I think the transmission's low on fluid, and I think the brakes are pretty set up from sitting. And one of those things I can fix. Then you're supposed to check this while it's running, blah, blah, blah. There's more on the stick. I don't know if it's right, but it's different. Oh, baby. Oh, man. You know, nothing a small engine fire won't correct. Jeez, we use a lot of gas coming up here.
So much fun! Nothing greater. Sometimes your door falls open. No big deal.
Old girl just cut off. that didn't cause a fire. It's a good idea to have your batteries held down.
And all the other things that are wrong with it, like this massive amount of rust. I would love this truck.
And there you have it. Old 350, Old Faithful, just a runner. Comes free with one small coolant leak. This was just a fun video to do, and I'll never complain about having a 350 engine and a 400 transmission sitting around. No clue what the future for this thing holds.